Ron F. back with Brian, Indiana Creek Gold Prospecting and Pay Dirt. We are rolling. It's a pretty deep hole. I said this is the exact same hole that me and A3 Sky Oriole Richard worked a couple weeks ago. So we know there was gold in there because we found gold in. And they're killing piles, getting pretty big here. You keep water running back into this pool. But I don't know, I guess we ran 12, 14 buckets maybe. Maybe not that many, maybe a dozen. But half buckets mainly. Some were 3/4. Ron got a little carried away when I was standing up here dumping them. Imagine that. Yeah. But yeah, we're rolling. Y'all see my, like I said, the intro video, I went to go back on and it had stopped. So here we are. I said we are prospecting. We ran a bunch of buckets. That water's flowing way too fast through there to see if anything in the riffles. But they all look pretty full of garnet sand. So I'm going to run a little bit more and then we'll maybe take a peek and see what we got. Have fun yet, Ron?
Getting that gold, man.
Getting that gold. Thing's a beast. Been finding some goodies. We're going to have to dig through that tailing pile when we're done. And well, very well could be a nutting stone, chunk of coral. This right here has a little thumb groove, wore flat on the bottom. I think it maybe it was something to grind. And then we found this, which I'm not sure what it is. It's really cool. There's a little rock inside that hole, and there's some lines in it. And lines were continuing over there, got grooves that look like they have been drilled. Several of them. I'm thinking this might have been something they used to clean off shafts when they're making arrows. That hole would have been a good way to have a string around it or whatever, but there's definitely those have been drilled. Me and Ron checked them out good. So all kinds of good finds so far. Beautiful piece of quartz, and hopefully a whole crap ton of gold. We've only been running for, I don't even know what time it is, an hour maybe. Yeah, if that. And we've already ran 3 times more buckets or twice as many buckets as what would be, you know, on a sluice in a whole day. So yeah, I'm going to try to pause this again and we'll be able to come back and just join on in. Y'all take care. A couple more buckets. We're going to call it lunchtime, and yeah, we have moved some material now. Yeah, it's about lunchtime. Something with our tailing pile here. Eating up some material now. Yeah, something just called lunchtime for us. dig the old leftover KFC out, find us a shady spot, and relax. We shall return. Alright, we fired it back up for a little bit, washed a little bit of the material off of there. That is
that right there. Usually, man, when I take that off,
all the gold's up there.
All that heavy material in there fills up, almost fills up one of them shits, man.
Yeah.
It holds a lot in there.
Lots of garnet sands in there. Tons. Hopefully there's some big fat nuggets laying up there in that moss.
Everything's gonna be up and out.
Well, it looks pretty loaded up. Yeah. All right, lunchtime it is. Shall return. Doing a little bit of a test pan from down the bottom of that hole. Tried using the bucket dredge, but I'm thinking I might have this check valve switched or something. Not real sure on that, but it was not functioning correctly. Like there's some heavies in there. We've got that hole down pretty good now. About perfect weather, mostly in the shade.
Do it real fast.
Trying to decide whether we need to keep going deeper or start going out, but we think bedrock is not far. Nothing?
No.
Not a good sign. I know down after about a foot, that other foot was, there's gold in it. You can see in the hole. Once you get down there, there's big cobble. So, yeah, I think we might want to expand a little bit. In light of the no gold in the test pans, we're doing a clean out here. And we're going to see what's poking around in here and see if we're wasting our time or what. I said,
hopefully not.
me and Richard found some gold after about 12 inches down, but we didn't really go but another 6-8 inches and open that hole up, and that was it. So it might be a thin pay streak that's sitting right on top of these heavies that we're into. Not real sure. I'll do it over that tub, yeah. Should've brought some jet dry with us. A lot of material up there. What is that, V matting underneath there?
Yeah, it's deep V matting. That's what's gonna have most of the material in it right there. I mean, you can tell it looks like a lot anyway.
Yeah, it's covered. You can't hardly see where the riffles are on it. Most of it.
But man, all that material in there, it'll probably fill, it'll almost fill one of these pans up, man. This is what was in the hog moss.
That one of XP pans, that XP.
Yeah. I like these pans, man. Might take me a minute because I'm slow with this. Slow at pan.
We're not in any big hurry. It's still lunchtime. Pond's clearing up a little bit. Holding plenty of water in here. We were sort of worried about that. I'd go get some stuff, and by the time I made it back down here, Ron had her dammed up and water rising. Then I went and there's a pretty good pool up there by those logs. I went and opened it up. So we dropped about 3 inches or so, 4 inches of water out of it. It came into here. Wow, that's a lot of garnet sands.
That's what goes in the propane bags, huh?
Yep. Sort of reminiscent.
We definitely got some gold. I see, but I don't know how much.
So I think we should probably work that this way.
Yeah, I think we need to trench it down. I think there's a layer.
Yep. Probably, I said me and Richard got about 18 inches deep and we were finding gold.
I'm seeing gold. Let me see if I can just...
Yeah, we don't want to waste any of that.
Tap this back and see if I can just pull it back real quick.
This material needs taken home and ran through something. There's a...
There's some pieces in there.
Yeah.
Bunch of fines.
Oh yeah, there's...
Yeah. I mean, I can take my time with it and show you all over here.
Yeah, no, there's some gold in there. And that fine gold does not want to settle down through those garnet sands.
I mean, we're getting stuff like this here.
Yep.
All up, want to fall down with it, but I'll get this up. We'll bring it back when I pan it. I'll take you about 10. That's what I'm talking about. Keeps wanting to slow down.
That's where I said that blue bowl that my mail carrier delivered to somebody else but didn't remember who would come in handy for that stuff. Yeah, I think we went on past the gold. But if we go down and hit one of these, the bedrock layer, I don't know how deep that is. Because we're actually, where we went down past that, where these heavies are and stuff, we weren't getting it near as much garnet sands after a couple foot down. As that one layer, about a foot layer is holding it, it seems. I said, but if we could get down to the bedrock, which can't be far, so in a quandary, whether we try to follow this little bit of a pay layer or keep on going down and try to find bedrock where the good gold would be. Yeah, tour gold.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
See what I mean, man? When I go fast, I'll lose it all, so that's why I take my time.
There's a piece right there. There's a nice piece right there. There's a really nice piece right there, over there. Yeah.
Put about 10 or 15 pieces in there.
Yep. I said, and We got all that in the V matting
That's
still.
where most of the gold is gonna be there.
So, alright, we're gonna jump on off here and figure out which direction that we want to push those shovels, and shall return. Alright, just pull that V matting out. Not great gold, but we were into gold. So I think we went on past it. It's a beautiful day out, probably like 75, 76 degrees. I said we're in the shade. No, just cons, no. Yeah, I would dump it in that bucket. But the old Highbanker was eating the material. It was working good up until the time I kicked the shit out of one of the legs over there and kicked it off of all the rocks that it was sitting on. Sort of went to shit for a little bit after that. Alright. Let's let Ron get this washed back, and we'll see what was in that V-mat. And we talk about how much gold we probably lose. I don't know if you guys probably can't see that with this glare, but there's gold just floating around all over on top of that. And there isn't near as much gold as what we would like for sure. But what is there is all, look at that.
Yeah, see it all floating and stuff.
Every piece of gold in that pan's floating now.
Yeah, I'll just dump it all into that.
Yep. Alright. This might be all for the day as far as videos. My battery is about dead. But thanks for tagging along, and y'all take care.